Hey guys, what up? My name is Raz and welcome to Sound Design Saturday. Oh yeah, so this is episode 5. Ooh, I'm glad we're making a lot of episodes lately. So we will be making a Zedd bass for now. I arranged a very simple track earlier before I started recording. Just took me an hour or two to make this one. And we will be making this buddy right here. So I'm just gonna play this part right here, okay? Yep, so we'll be making this. Alright, so we'll be using Massive for this tutorial. So I'm just going to insert a new MIDI track right here, and we're gonna rename that new bass. Give it a color, blue, because blue is for bass. And gonna so massive. Alright, so wait a minute, it's not making any sense. Start a new sound and you got the solo of this one. Alright, actually you can achieve this with a sawtooth wave, but I wanted to use advanced waveforms to make this one. So let's turn the master volume down a bit and go to the envelope 4, which is the envelope that's controlling our master amp. Turn the attack down and just leave the release like that to avoid any clicks or pops. So go to OSC 1 and select the gentle speech. And then select the bend minus as the bend option. Turn the intensity down until there, a little bit past the Y. Pitch this an octave down, and route this to filter 1. Well, let's move to OSC 2. Select the deep throat. I love the sound of the deep throat. Select the bend minus as well. Sounds good here. Yeah, let's just turn this down halfway. Halfway works kind of good. Rather the filter 1 as well. And let's turn on OSC 3. Select the square saw 1. We'll be using the saw wave, so turn this all the way to the right. Then turn the intensity all the way up. Route that to filter 1 as well, and pitch this an octave down. Let's turn this down. Turn the amp down. Maybe around here. Point that to 9 o'clock, and this one goes down halfway. Or a little bit past halfway. Point that to around 60%. And for the noise, select the bright noise. Turn the color all the way up, and the amp to around 30%. Route that to filter 1 too. Like the rest, let's turn on some feedback. Route that to filter 1. And you can see it's giving it some bottom end, which is good because this is a bass, and maybe that will work. Around 40%, I guess. We'll go to filter 1, select the high pass 4, and turn the cutoff knob all the way down. Turn this down, it's useless. Leave the resonance like that, and let's go to FX1. Select the classic tube. Turn the drive knob all the way up, and we'll turn that off because we won't be using FX2. And use the EQ. Give it some boost on the low shelf. Turn this knob, adjust this knob up as well. Wait, I'm just gonna sweep around to find that sweet spot. Alright, I feel like that's pretty good. Give it a little boost. And the high shelf knob all the way up to make sure it's pretty bright. You can also use the dimension expander if you want to, but I didn't hear that kind of effect on the Zedd bass track I listened to earlier, so we won't be using that. And the macro, rename that. It's not the vibrato anyway. So go to the OSC tab right here, and the glide time, you set that to around the E, and turn that off, and set the rate to somewhere around 70%. Yes, and tick this switch on. Make sure this switch is turned on. It's just important. Trust me, just do that. You then go to the voicing tab, set the maximum voices to 1, so it's in monophone, select the monophone, and the legato triller as the trigger option. And you get that sound. And then we move to the routing. No. I'm not sure I did anything here. We'll move to the LFO. Wait, no, I don't want to. Let's do some macros first. So set this to the filter cutoff. Set the range all the way up. It does that. And macro 2 goes to the vibrato depth. Set that to go halfway. And macro 3 goes to the glide time. Now let's actually set this down to around the T and turn this up to the E, so it does this. So we're naming that to vibrato, and oops. Alright. Alright, perfect. So that's pretty much it for the synth. So let's use some plugins. Use a chorus, drop in a chorus here, and set the high pass to the lowest possible, which is 20 Hz in this example. Set the delay to 1 millisecond, and turn off any modulations if you have to. Let's turn this down. We'll be using that. And polarity, it's pretty much good as that, it's useless anyway. So if there's an option to select the LFO, just simply pick the sine wave. And let's leave the dry wet at 50%. Okay, so let's slap in an EQ there. I'm just gonna use the stock equalizer here and set the first band to a sharp high pass. And set that to 60 Hz. Why 60 Hz? Because we will be leaving all the bottom end for the sub bass. Because they have different sidechain releases and settings. That's why I have 2 layers of bass. And the second band. Wait, I'm just gonna make this big for you. Second band, select the bell or the peaking type, and we will just sweep. We'll just sweep around, give it a sharp EQ, not really sharp, but slightly sharp, maybe around that, down the shape, and I'm gonna sweep around for any offensive like frequencies, and gonna get rid of them. Around this area, there are lots of like unneeded artifacts. Whoops. Like this. Well, I think that's actually part of the harmonics, so I'm gonna leave that. Oh, this one ain't good, buddy. Just turn it down until you barely hear that kind of sticking out, but not all the way down. You don't want to make the sound thin. You're just gonna get rid of it, but not make the sound thin. Alright, and I'm gonna do the same for the third band. I'm gonna sweep around. Alright, I gotcha. Oops. Yep. Around that. And change again. Gonna change the fourth band to the same type. gonna sweep around this area. This time we're gonna do some boosting, so... Wait. I'm just gonna check back on this guy right here. I'm not really sure about leaving this, but I feel like it should be there. Anyways, we'll just use this to boost, so make the queue a little bit wide. It looks like a small hill. Around here. So let's boost that a couple of dBs. Around there. Maybe 4 dBs or something. Don't really have to be exact, but yeah. And then turn on the 5th band, change that to a high shelving band, and we will be giving it some crisp, some sparkle, some brightness. So just sweep again and find that sweet spot. So around there, you can give it a couple of dBs of boost. Yeah, that will work. And let's fix the Q a little bit. Alright, I feel like it sounds good already. Alright. So I'm gonna minimize this one. And you can use a compressor if you want to give it some snap, but just look at how flat it is. So it doesn't need any compression anymore. So I'm gonna skip compression, maybe just use a maximizer, like maybe sausage fattener or something like that, or you could use ozone or one knob or whatever. Just give it some fatness, some grit. Give it some boost on that kind of warm area. And I'm just gonna go back here to the first base I made and copy this side chain, paste it here, and just gonna side chain, and yeah. Also a limiter. My kick peaks at -10, so this bass would peak at -14. So I'm just gonna turn this down until you don't see that yellow thingy sticking out. So that's gain reduction. Alrighty. So I'm going to mute the first bass that I made, and we'll be using the new one that we made. So I'm gonna copy the MIDI and rename this new bass. Whoopsie. Hope it doesn't lag like that on playback. I'm gonna mute the side chain to see if it's really good. Yeah, I feel like it's really good. Okay. So yeah, they think we can. I can't seem to color this guy. I don't know. Give it a blue. Is it a base? No, doesn't want blue. Red? No, don't want red. All right. How about green? No, don't want green. Blue? No. All right. I see. You're the black sheep. You're black. You're so black. You're very black. So here we go. Be prepared. And I'm gonna play this simple arrangement that I made yesterday. Oop. Forgot about this. Oh wait, no, it's not this one. This. Son of a. Copy this MIDI as well. Yeah. Oh, there should be a low pass here. Forgot to make the animation. Yeah, classic ending. Thanks. Alright, so yeah, I really hope that you enjoyed this video and picked up a lot of stuff today. And if you have any more requests, you can post them by following the link below. You can post a lot of things there. You can just message me on Facebook, and I'll be glad to read all your requests, whatever you want me to try to attempt to make and upload next week. Alright, so my name is Raz, and have a good day, make a good track, and I'll be signing off. God bless you. Cheers. Have a nice day.
Equalization.